Hello, I'm Chris Williams from Read Comics, They're Bad for You. We're going to be reviewing The Unstoppable Wasp, issue 8. The cover. I have to say this. The cover is at least memorable. I think it's badly drawn. All the characters look flat, but it has a lot going on in it. I'll tell you that much. But it's still all silly-billy. But I'm really enjoying how it's made by the artist who created it. Stacey Lee is the one who drew and colored and pretty much composed it, or should I say composed, or rather built it? I would say. I mean, it has all that machinery in it, and it's very nice and neat looking. I'm really enjoying it, but I still don't like how the characters themselves are drawn. Of course, the first page is Marvel once again not giving us a real first page. They could integrate all the people who wrote on this comic book in the art itself. It is just not good. The writer, Jeremy Whitley, and the art by Guraharu. I guess that's another pseudonym or something. Whatever this guy's name is, it's still no better than anyone else I've seen doing this comic book. It's pseudo manga style. It's bad. I am not enjoying this artwork, especially Guru's art is just bad. I mean, I don't think it even looks that different from the last artist, Moralty Frimesiya. It's just more bad art. And here we can see it. We have Janet Van Dyne, the winsome wasp, looking at a stuffed alligator, while Nadia is running on a treadmill. She's composing her day, thinking about what is going on, thinking this is nice and how she has friends. Oh, this whole comic book... This comic book series is just a Disney sitcom you've seen on their channel. It's annoying. It's bad. Please, Marvel, stop this. This is not a good comic book. Here we have her dressed sort of scantily while some of the characters make bad jokes. Scantily about this teenage little brat, huh? Yeah, well, she's in a sort of two-piece here. And we have, oh God, look at some of these faces. I am not enjoying this. At least it's better than the two pinprick cartoon eyes we had in the last issue, but not by much. This is still bad artwork, and Jeremy Whitley's writing is just bad. Here we have all the characters at a science expo, and, oh, they're acting so not like real people. Marvel was known back in the 60s for drawing characters with problems. And these characters don't have any. They're just annoying and bad. Nadia Van Dyne is sort of in a business suit dress. The others are just in business suits. Of course, they're not women. We have another one of our friend, along with the Winter Soldier, going to check out to see for more information on the Red Room. And they're checking this place out. And they're off in the Antarctic, I think. I'm just going to call it the Antarctic. And the Winter Soldier says to her, be careful when you land. They'll probably attack us as soon as the enemy knows we're here. He uses a bomb and uncovers the hatch. Apparently the Red Room likes to make their hideouts almost impossible to find, and no one will get out unless someone comes and gets them out. They go into the base, and they're prepared for whatever the Red Room has to throw at them. He makes a bunch of dialogue, and this dialogue boxes don't look like the way a person would actually speak. It's just one literal speech bubble after another speech bubble. We have Nadia welcoming people to the expo and showing them around. And this is totally boring to see this in an issue, when what we would really want in a superhero comic would be awesome action. It's nice to build up your characters, but this isn't building up the character. We just have a bunch of silly jokes with the characters acting like not like real people, and no way would they work like this in real life. We have here Nadia talking with her friend about how PEM particles can be used as a cancer treatment. Yeah, that's just great. And the artwork here is just bad. Those aren't people. They're just mannequins. Literally, they don't even have faces. If you're gonna not do faces, at least make them all stand like they're to their back, so we don't have to see it. I could forgive that if that was more dynamic, but no, it isn't. It's just bad. Here we have the Winter Soldier and Nadia's friend going into the Red Room where all the girls are actually asleep. He says, be careful and don't make too much noise. Even though he's talking, it doesn't look like they're even whispering. And I'm surprised a bunch of, all the Red Room trained assassins don't wake up and kill them right then and there, which should have been a key point for the Winter Soldier to realize that something was off. They're clearly walking into a trap because the Red Room would have clearly have already had their agents kill them, or at least attempt to. The Winter Soldier finds a tape, and he says this isn't good because it has his initials on it. And of course, it's a VSHS. Yeah, great. They're just trying to do it cool and it's like that because it's a retro thing. And this is bad, and I'm not liking it. And the artwork is still not great. And Jeremy Whitley's writing is just bad. I am not enjoying this. He watches it, and of course the supervillain monologues and tells them they've of course walked into a trap. When we suddenly start hearing a hissing noise as apparently the video finally plays out. He tells her to get ready. They're getting out of there, even though he knows that they've stepped into a trap. They're going to have to fight their way out of here. But what are they going to be fighting? Oh, apparently the villain they were chasing down had enough spare parts left when she was turned into a cyborg. Well, left over from that process of being turned into a cyborg. They make a bunch of android assassins based on the girls she had been keeping in that room. I know that because, well, there's no other reason why H Robot would have a different hairstyle and somewhat of a different face. Okay, the faces are more or less alike, I think, but the hairstyles really make them all look different. They certainly look different than any of the characters that we're actually following in this issue. And Nadia Van Dyne, he gets a call from her mother, and she goes off looking for her because apparently she's escaped from the Red Room, or at least the organization that's keeping her hostage. And Nadia is looking for her even though she's never met this woman, apparently. Even though she only knows her by her face and voice, somehow she's really worried about this woman. Just like in the last issue where she meet Tigra's kid, somehow she suddenly has a bit deep love for people she's just met. And this is just dumb. She meets a new villain who had been pretending to be her mother. This guy is sort of like a walking meme factory, apparently. His face looks like a meme. And it's all electronic, and he is in a suit of armor. It might be a woman, but I'm not so sure. He might even be a robot. He just makes not witty one-liners. And he traps her in a room, and she's basically going to be killed or at least taken out of the fight and maybe taken to the Red Room again. He continues to monologue while he tells her it's a trap. Even though her other friends are also being drawn into traps and being taken out so that no one can help her or help them as they're being cornered and being taken out one by one. Here he calls himself, call me El Kuje. I'm your boogeyman. And this guy's design, at first I thought it was good, but no. It's just a stupid Deadpool ripoff, isn't it? He's just a mercenary it's not even a colorful costume. It's just that his faceplate just makes meme faces on it. And it's just bad. And the artwork itself is just bad. And it's so bland. It's bland. This is some of the blandest artwork I've ever seen. If it were black and white, it would be even worse, so we should be glad there's some color to it. But no, the color isn't doing that good a job either, because everything about this is just green in this one panel here. From the green bad guy to the green shading on Nadia from the light of the cage that's surrounding her. It's just, all of it has just been a bad issue. And I can't wait for this series to be canceled. Now, if you like this review, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed. If you're watching my videos but you're not subscribed, please subscribe to me. I want you to hit that bell and get notifications for all my videos. And remember, eventually I'm going to release my own comic book that is called Scum Dogs. It's an independent comic book, and it'll be far better than this one. And that's why I want you to hit that bell and to get notifications. Also, hit that like button and leave some comments down below. I'm Chris Williams. I'm done today, but I'll release another video tomorrow, so check back for that one. Bye.